Alright, welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, so I do feel like I need to explain something. So yes, we're picking up here. This is chapter 1. We did the prologue in my arguably pretty poorly made stream. I recognize that the audio sounded terrible. I'm not entirely sure why. So I don't know what's been going on, that I've been having some recording issues lately. But we're back. So let me give you all the rundown. I have a structure on how I want this to go. Bear with me, this is a little bit of an intro. So yeah, as I've mentioned, this is going to be a full playthrough of the Thousand Year Door remake. I'm doing this in an episode, but I have a few other things that I want to go with this. Number 1, this is a 100% playthrough. That does not just stop at the story. No, we are doing the titles, the recipes. We're going to get every badge. We're going to do all the troubles in the trouble center. We're doing everything. I want this to be a full, complete playthrough. That being said, I am aware that I've already played the original. So a lot of the story does not change, obviously speaking. So what I'm going to do is I am going to try and edit out things that I don't think are necessary. Massive amounts of backtracking. I'm going to make this one big example. When we go to Schwank Fortress at the very end, I'll show us getting there and I'll show us doing the work in Schwank Fortress, but the trip back from Schwank Fortress to this part, I'm going to cut all that. There's nothing to see there. Y'all don't need to see that bit. We just want to get straight to the action. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to keep it at the action, but I'm also going to make sure that you know what I'm doing. Another thing I want to say. I have recognized that a lot of YouTubers have been doing this in a different format, where they would stream it or they would record a whole bit. Because I'm doing it a bit of a different way, I do episode based. I almost kind of understand that they did their things in a whole chapter. They play a whole chapter and then put all the main bits together. I am still doing episode based, but what I might do is I might also do this thing where once I finish a chapter, I might put all the major bits together and then release that as its own episode. We'll see. I'll see what I do. I'm still experimenting with different things when it comes to editing. But yeah, that's the general plan. 100% playthrough, cutting what I think is unnecessary. I think I've done enough for an intro. Let's go. So that's important. So for anybody getting back, welcome back, everybody. That's also kind of for an intro if I do split things off. All right, enough with me breaking the fourth wall and going all meta here. Let's go. What was that? I've never seen anything that humongous before. It kind of looks scary too. It definitely flew into that castle back there. Let's get going in case it comes back. Here we go. Again. I'm also, yes, as with Color Splash, I'm going to try my best to... This rock kind of reminds me of a pipe. Yeah, I'm going to try and read everything as well. I just want to say, I can't believe we're in a time where I'm playing 2 different Paper Mario games at the same time, and one of them is a remake of the Thousand Year Door of all things. I am so glad that we are in this position. I can fight now. Now I actually want to get into combat. Not like that other game I've been playing, where combat feels useless. Oh, bad idea. Bad idea. Hold up. I almost went and hammered this guy. Goombella should be the one attacking this guy, because that guy in the back is a spiked Goomba, and Goombella can't hurt those. Bam. You're done. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Dang it, I completely forgot. This is gonna bother me. It was something important, I know it. Ooh, almost came back to me there. I'll think of it. No, I need to think of this. What was I gonna say? It had something to do with this playthrough. Crap, it's not coming back to me. It's not coming back to me. Oh, it's gone. I think it's just about gone. Oh, jeez. No, that's not good. I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, now I remember. So what I learned is that the catalog functions roughly the same, but there is something that I noticed. And that is, when you tattle on something, it records the first location that you encountered the enemy. So where you tattled on them. So, like, I mean, barring the various, like the Goombas. What do I want to do? Okay, I'm going to upgrade FP first. I always do that first. Get a nice rounded 10 FP. But yeah, so... in my current playthrough, which I'll admit I'm very far in right now. I just finished chapter 5 today at the time of recording this. But yeah, back to the point. When you tattle on an enemy, it goes by the location that you tattled them in. So if I were to tattle on a Koopa Troopa at the path to Schwonk Fortress, it would say that. But if I were to tattle it on it in Hooktail Castle, it would say Hooktail Castle instead. And it can't change that. So this is kind of a personal thing. I'm going to try and tattle on each and every enemy in their natural habitat, which means I'm not going to be tattling on certain enemies at a specific time. It all depends on what it said back in the original. I'm going to try to replicate that. So yeah, that means I've got to, I personally, if I want to maintain this, I got to make sure I'm careful on where and when I tattle on things. Because I want them to be lore accurate. Because I know, for a notable example, green fuzzies and flower fuzzies appear in the Glitz Pit before you find them in Keel Hall Key. And I gotta remember, I can't tattle on them there. Details in this game are so nice. Like, honestly, this is how you do it. This is how I think is the better way of doing things. Yes, everything is made out of paper. But the lack of self-awareness helps that. It's not like we're saying, oh, this is a bush, but it's made out of paper. But, like, what is it then? If it's a bush, but it's paper, it can't be both. It's like, is it wood? Is it paper? Can you rip off the environment? And then it's like, oh, it's paper. Like, what happens then? You can't be self-aware about this and not give me the answers. Can you rip apart the environment or not? What happens if you do? What's underneath the environment? I've got so many questions, and I'm playing the game that's not supposed to have these questions. Oh, I'm giving myself a headache, too. Oh, another thing, yeah. Gonna try to keep the episodes to 20 minutes this time around as well. I think that's just a better option. Get more done. And honestly, I know this game inside out. Petalburg! Petalburg! What do you have to say there, big guy? I already know what you have to say. Welcome, travelers! Look at how happy he is! Where are you, you ask? Why, this is Petalburg. Sorry, it's been a long time since we've had visitors here. Where's the Petalburg gym? Where's Norman? Oh, wrong Petalburg. Yepity, once that dragon Hooktail was spotted flying around this area, well, it didn't help tourism, put it that way. People just stopped visiting. Dragon? Hooktail? That must have been that huge thing we saw earlier, Mario. So it's called Hooktail, huh? Ooh, scary name. By the way, Green Boots, have you ever heard of these things called crystal stars? We're on this quest for them. It's very important. Crystal stars, you say? Nope, can't say I have. Sorry about that. You might want to speak to the mayor, though. He's old. Really old. Yeah, because that's the selling point. Like, talk to the mayor. He's old. As such, he knows all kinds of stuff. Yes, that's the entire point. Koopas of his age are really smart. Smart, yes. Forgetful, yeah, also that. A pink house sounds totally hideous, but it should be easy to find. Thanks for your help. Oh, I'm so glad to be back. We're so glad to be back, friends. Like this video if you're glad to be back. Oh, here. Oh, right. I think I already mentioned this, but oh, wait, it's not here. It's the wrong one. You can use your hammer to identify where hidden star panel blocks are. Of course, we can't do anything of the such right now. I have firepower. Okay, I don't need that sleepy sheep. I'm gonna be hey, my guy. Oh, I have to do this. Right. Build up points. I doubt I will. Honestly, in a full playthrough, I have never once actually gotten to the highest number of points for a shop. In fact, I don't even think I've done that in my best file, really. in the original game. I would like to sell this sleepy sheet for 10 coins. Ooh, nice. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to store the horsetail, because a lot of this is also inventory for recipes, and that's what they'll be. Also, probably going to do a 10 HP run, not going to lie. I've been doing that already, but let's do it. I'm going to buy an extra power block. Oh yeah, she reacts when you hammer her. Yeah, I'm playing this game my way now. And that way is, my HP does not need to go up. At all. I've been playing 10 HP on my personal file as well, and I've been doing perfectly fine. I've died a lot, but I've had life streams each and every time, so no biggie. Early leaf! Yeah, I'm gonna need that too. In fact, I might need a few of those. Look, he's got photos that you can actually make out. You'll make them out a lot more when we actually complete the chapter with every star piece and stuff. Oh, was someone there? Who is it? Who? What do you want from me? I know, you're thieves! Here to rob a defenseless old Koopa! Despicable. Defenseless? You probably have a defense of 1 at best. Go on, do what you will. But as you can plainly see, there's nothing to steal here. Oh, I guess I have a little money. Take it, you fiends. And my antique shell, too. That'll not be necessary. Please do not take off your shell. Just leave the photos of me and the missus. Can't do without those memories. Look at him. He's got expressions. I love this game. They somehow made the original even better. I did not think that was even possible. What? Not thieves, you say? Well, what's your story, then? Oh, wait. You folks are looking for the crystal stars. Why was that your first jump? What gave that away? What? Hold up. You're getting way far ahead here. Well, why didn't you pipe up before, you idiot? We're just wasting time here. The crystal star, you say? You're hunting? Wait, where did I hear about those dang things again? You are something else, big guy. Aha, I got it. Hooktail. Hooktail's got what you were looking for. She's this enormous ornery dragon. Eats folks, they say. You know Hooktail, right? Yeah, by the way, they fully confirmed that and consistently mentioned that she is a female. In the original, it was very inconsistent. She was a girl, she was a guy, she was gender intermediate where they just called it an it. She was everything. I may have heard the name. Well, this Hooktail's brutal flyby snackings have us all on pins and needles. So, are you reckless fools? I mean, are you gallant heroes off to rough her up? Oh, wait, hold on now. Oh, sounds promising. Why, if you could rid us of Hooktail, we'll shower you with gratitude and rewards. Wait, what's that I hear? You accept no rewards? I didn't say that. What an unselfish man. You're a noble indeed. Yep, a good egg. Now, what did you say your name was again? I have a feeling we're on a one-sided conversation here. I think this guy's just kind of talking. Murphy! That's a fine name. Yes, a fine name indeed. Well now, Murphy. The name is Mario. I appreciate that, Murphy. They are nice eyebrows. Now listen up. If you intend on going to Hooktail Castle, find the secret pipe that's located somewhere in Petal Meadows. I know you need the Sunstone and the Moonstone to use that pipe. The stones are somewhere in Schwank Fortress, just past the village. Get them first. Well then, Murphy, get going and really wallop that Hooktail monster. Okay, that was a lot of reading. Definitely going to be keeping that in for the episode, but we'll probably be cutting that for if I do a full chapter episode. Some stone monster lives at Schwank Fortress up ahead, or so we fear. This gate here is to keep him out. I don't think it's going anywhere, my guy. But if the mayor says it's okay, I'll let you pass. Careful out there, though. Excuse me. I beg your pardon. Wait a moment, please. Oops! Pardon for yelling like that. I was panicking. How to begin? My name is Coops. I heard you were traveling to the Hooktail's castle. I have a favor to ask. Oh, just forget it. Never mind. Ignore me. Goodbye. I wanted to make sure my accent was really good on that silence. Okay. That was weird. What do you think's going on inside that guy's shell? Yeah, they did a lot of changes to dialogue, and I honestly don't care that much. Like, I think it's nice to compare the two. I like to see what they did differently versus what they kept the same. And while a lot of it is the same, there are a lot of small changes here and there. I like that. Also got to make sure we get all the star pieces and shine sprites because those are important for the music gallery and the art gallery. Most of which is not as important for the playthrough, but we're still going to do it. That guy was holding a badge that I could not get. It was around this... yeah... I don't remember what Koopa Troopas were stated in the original, but Path to Swamp Fortress is a pretty unique one, so we're going to do that one. That's a Koopa Troopa. They've been around forever. Gotta respect the longevity. Alright. We don't need the towels. Jumps and power blocks, so get in there and get stomping. But yeah, so honestly, I just can't wait to be into this. We're gonna make this a playthrough for the ages. It's gonna go on for a while. This arguably could end up being my longest playthrough to date because we're doing everything, and that's going to take a bit. Now, granted, if I do some cutting, that might cut down on the episode times, but we'll see. It's hard to gauge these things. Oh, right. Here's a new. This is a brand new scripted battle. But it's mostly just for, it's mostly to show you the ins and outs of the stage itself. Can't flee this fight. Mario, look at our audience. Oi, we just got here. That guy's got a rock. There's no way he isn't going to throw it at you. You'll get hurt if the audience hits you with anything, and not just emotionally. Quick, stomp him before he throws that rock. Try pressing X. Out of here, Bill. Out of here, dude. Nice. Later, you lousy troublemaker. From now on, press X to eject any audience member who looks like they're holding things. Oh, but there might be actual fans out there with items or coins. Try not to chase them away. Yeah, so now she's encouraging you to attack with the hammer for a good reason, because I think this is the most likely way of that happening. So yeah, they talk about how the stage kind of affects things. Sometimes your attacks will cause the backdrop to collapse. It can drop on us too, so watch out. Yeah. Other sorts of things can happen. Yeah, they give you a lot more of an indication on when things are going to happen. There's a lot more of there's a bit more of a hint to when things drop from the ceiling, because they hang up there for a little bit. Nice, got that super guard. So, this honestly is a little bit on the easier side, which is fine, because, you know, sometimes it was pretty annoying when things just kind of fell on you for no reason, out of the blue. Now, granted, it was a lot more fun to hit the super guard or the guard when those things happened, and you just kind of felt it. You got away with it, and you got that special, that out of nowhere guard. So, alright, enough of that. Ooh, this Koopa Troopa's got a power block. I'm afraid we're not going to let him get away with it, though. If I piercing blow, that... Oh, no, that'll only be 2 damage, so it doesn't really matter. There's no point in piercing blow. I still have to take another turn. He's got to stay on his back for a bit. Goodbye, friend. Maybe if we're lucky, he'll drop the power block. Hey, he did! Whoa, what do you know? I was almost ready to cut all that and just say he didn't. But he did. Now we got a lot of power blocks. Arguably more than we actually need. Oh well. Alright, so a little bit of a change here is that you check the statues. You have to hammer them to get them down. Yeah, so this time now you actually have to hit the statues. But we could theoretically take care of these guys without an item. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we can get rid of these guys without an item, but there's no real point in that. Alright, ball clefs are only encountered here, so easy paddle. That's a bald cleft, basically a rock monster with a sharp, craggy face. This is kind of mean, but bald guys really just don't do it for me. Well, he's also a rock. I don't... Again, not entirely sure how the interspecies dating thing works in the Mushroom Kingdom. Alright, well, we got a lot of power blocks, so let's just take them out, honestly. Goodbye. Yeah, it feels so nice to be back. Feels so nice to be back. Alright, gate open. Yeah, the battles are a little bit longer. The animations take a little bit more time. Healing especially, goddamn. But that's okay. Again, I can easily look past a lot of this just because I love this game so much. A lot of fights to do. I honestly, this is kind of the game where I don't run from things. As you like, I'll if I don't avoid them in the overworld, I am devoted to a fight. Not like Color Splash. If I don't need to fight in Color Splash, I won't. And if I don't have the resources, I will run. This, on the other hand, I will always have what I need to fight these enemies, unless it's a scripted fight where I can't. There is no reason for me to run because I'm getting something out of this. Notes, Nintendo. This is how you do an RPG. I hope that this sends the message it needs to send. Alright, I think I'm going to call it an episode here. Tune in next time. We're going to continue down the pathway to Schwonk Fortress. I'm going to get those keys, and then we'll just end up making our way back. So, I will see you guys next time.